to Sanity Lost, Season 2. The one where everyone, well, almost everybody, one half of the screen shows winter backgrounds, and the other half, well, doesn't have a background, and the other one is anime. Welcome. Also, we should say this up front. It's been like 2 months since we played the first 2 episodes, and we spent almost the last 10-15 minutes trying to remember what the heck we were doing. So, if there seems to be like, wait a second, they had blah blah blah. No, we didn't. Or yes, we did. It's not that important.
What? You mean it's not all massively important?
It could be, or it couldn't be.
I would argue mine is the most winter since we are in a freezer.
Okay.
It is also cold, and we have ice snow flurries.
Well, I was thinking about backgrounds because tonight was like, oh, I should actually get a winter one picked out and everything. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then I had to remember one of my favorite background things that ever happened, which it just so happened to happen. How many times can I say happen? To somebody in this call, where I don't remember if it was Blades in the Dark or something else, but Blackjack's PS5 turned on and turned his whole background into the PS5 thing, and I think we could hear like the audio coming on. And the funny thing is, you had no clue, and we're all in the call just cracking up, just like, hey, Blackjack, you playing some... I don't even know what's on the PS5 anymore.
Yeah, I was doing I think I was doing a data transfer, and so the PS5 had just I had to turn it on because like there's I have to get my PS4 in the other room and they have to be in the same network, and so I think it just happened all at once, and then it was like, wait, what do you mean oh wow, OBS is just okay.
OBS was being helpful.
Other things that are hard to believe at times. I don't know. It is funny just thinking. Let's see, this game, we started before like the anniversary of it, and now we're almost a month past it, and it's just gonna be fun just thinking of winter as we play in the summer.
Yeah.
And here I thought you were going to say it's going to be fun thinking of winter, as in Caleb Winters.
No,
And
one
all the
likes thinking of
seasons.
Caleb Winters.
All the seasons.
Get the seasoned family out of here.
As long as as I'm gonna try to keep all my Call of Cthulhu games to the best of my ability in Pennsylvania, I think Knight is just always going to make his Call of Cthulhu characters related to the seasoned Winters family.
I don't know if did I include a direct relationship here? Oh yes, cousins. That's right, cousins.
Yeah. And then there was another little cameo in there as well. But we can cover that laters. Because, I don't know. In my brain I was about to say, and here's a super wordy intro. But I don't have any. What I do have... Let's see, I think it was... Where is it? This. The wind is picking up. Here, I think I can make it even more intense.
Well,
I don't know what the slider actually does. Okay, listen here, tire boy. But yes, as our camera, like, we're on the outside looking at, like, 2 metal doors as, like, a light is kind of flickering on and off, a light sensor, motion detector light, there we go. It's just flickering on and off as the snow is continuing to pile down, and then the doors push open, shoving the snow out of the way as 3 figures step out as we see Alex, Benny, and Jack. So, I ask you guys, as I'm going to kill the wind now. We might bring it back after we figure things out. How would you guys like to travel down to the car place that I literally had up and then forgot the name of, to Roger's Car Care?
So I guess part of our goal here is also to tell people to head back, or to head towards the school. So it may make sense for us to kind of just walk ourselves down that far, and just stop at houses on the way to, knock on the door and either tell people to get ready to head back up to the school as we come back, or just start heading there themselves, or something along those lines.
All right. I'm just double checking the map here, just to be like, yeah, there are a handful of homes here. Yeah, along the side. Whoopsie. Where, yeah, you can kind of see. Now, I think this is probably more of a modern day kind of thing, but it could have also been back in the 90s, where a lot of these houses kind of are businesses. And since I don't know, I'm scrolling that business has a pool, so that must be a house.
Oh, good. We can go swimming while we go down.
Whee! Yay, freezing temps.
It's actually the one that I saw that was a pool is right next to the fire department.
It's a polar plunge.
I did that once. Actually, multiple times. Anyway.
Welcome to the charity recording.
But yeah, just going down Main Street and everything. But just as a quick reminder, I guess, one for the listeners and two for you guys. Benny was working together with Jennifer to figure out why the phone lines were cut and the power was cut. So there's emergency power in the school, and it's large enough to hold pretty much this small town. So you guys are kind of in there. So pretty much not only to find survivors, but to make sure that you can find supplies, such as gas, because it's a gas thing, or gas furnace in there, or gas generator. There we go. Words. And so pretty much if you guys can get any gas to make sure that the heat and everything can stay up during the winter, and then any food that or things to just keep warm in the school. So that was survivors were definitely, or I keep saying survivors, people that weren't able to make it. But yeah, if you guys are just going to kind of just knock on doors on the way down, and just kind of let people know, there's that. But if you run into an elderly couple, you might want to have some sort of vehicle transportation due to how hard the weather is. Or call it in, because you guys do have a radio. Because there are other teams out there. It's not just the people going with Jennifer up north. There's probably at least 2, maybe 3 other kind of groups of people that are out trying to also collect people. So it isn't all on you guys.
Yeah, I think, at least from Alex's point of view, I think it makes sense to knock on doors, and even if we happen to find elderly couples that haven't made it up to the school, it'd be, hey, we recommend heading to the school if you can, and we'll swing by on our way back up towards the school to check on you and help get you to the school if you need help. Because I think we're going after a snowcat anyway, and worst case we can tow sleds behind it to get people up to the school. Is kind of the thought that I'm having here.
Everyone get on your toboggans, come on.
I mean, may not be the most elegant way, but it's a way. We're not going to fit 20 people inside the snowcat, but we can tow a whole bunch.
Sorry, I know there's 5 of you, but we only have 1 crazy carpet left. Okay, just get on. Good luck.
Battle Royale now for who can fit in.
I just watched that movie. I don't think that movie was out. I was just seeing if I could find a website for how long Roger's car care was there. Or whatever car care. And the thing that I found was 18 years ago, this person has been going there ever since they came to Pennsylvania. So I'm going to guess still there. Roger is not a character, well, at least at the moment written character. I'm going to say he went on vacation. That way I don't actually have to deal with real life people. Yeah. So, that's the whole reason I went to go look at the map, because I wanted to mark it on the map. So that way you guys knew where it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in this general area.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is pretty much as soon as I can get this. Let's make it yellow.
Newfoundland.
Oh, actually, yeah, not there. Yeah, I didn't see Newfoundland Drive, so it's actually right there-ish. So, and for people who maybe just clicked on this episode and don't know what we're doing, there should be, if I remember, to add it. We have a growing map. That we are gonna keep updated with different things. I wish I knew how to shrink you. Oh, there we go. For different locations and stuff, so that way you, the listener, the viewers on YouTube, can see what we're talking about. So anyway, now we also looked it up. It is about just shy of a half a mile to walk down there. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Who has the lowest luck?
Not me.
Probably not Alex. Alex is at 70.
I know for certain it's not me because I'm at 90.
I'm at 80.
Oh, what is that? Alex is
That's it, Alex.
luck. Oh, wow.
Surprisingly.
Alright. I want you to give me a luck roll to see how strong the wind is at this moment.
Well, that's really unfortunate. That is a 98 over that 70 luck.
Okay, so the wind is pretty strong. Like it's kind of going north. So you guys are walking into the wind.
Yikes.
But like you guys are still feeling pretty good from exiting the school. But your pace at going slow. You guys would be going slow. Like as this would normally be a 10-minute walk. This is at least doubling, if not tripling it at this time. So anyway, one thing I forgot to do is create my cheat sheet character sheet, so that way I can see all the skills to call up. So yeah, you guys can choose whatever you want to, whether it's to to knock on doors and stuff. We'll just do this to keep things moving. Let's see. Anime, high or low?
Low.
I rolled a high. So, pretty much, like, you guys, you knock on the first door, and it's just, we'll be like, maybe it's like, wow, I'm losing all my notes. It's like the last episode. There we go. You guys open up the door, and it's Mr. Bill, one of the teachers, who's just like, he's kind of overweight, looks like he just woke up himself, and he's just like, how you doing there? What do you want?
Well, sir, we're trying to get people out of their homes. I don't know if you've noticed out here. It's quite a bad storm. We're trying to get them down to the school area.
No, it's my day off. Actually, it wouldn't be his day off, would it be? I'm forgetting. No, this would be Sunday. Yeah,
It's my it's Sunday.
I was like, I was blanking on what day it was.
It's okay.
It's my day off. I don't need to go down there, so I'm just gonna go back to watch my shows.
How are you watching your shows? There's no
I got
power.
an episode of Family Matters to watch.
Power.
I just.
Well, there's like no power in town here, so how are you watching shows?
Oh, true.
Well, that would explain why the TV hasn't been turning on. I told my grandchild to go and make sure the remote works, and I thought he stole the batteries and these newfangled contraptions from overseas. They don't make sense anymore. They just make everything so complicated, and I can't stand it. Okay, well, I guess I'll just, I don't know, heat up some tacos or something.
Well, I mean, you're certainly welcome to stay at home. However, we're not really going to be able to provide any assistance to you unless you head up to the school. We'll let.
Am I getting paid?
Well, it's more just to have everyone together and safe than you're not doing anything at the school, just staying warm and with people.
Well, I can not do anything here. You want to see? And he just like kind of sits down, like, yeah. But it's like really, really slow for him to sit down because he's really, really old.
We do have a generator up at the school for power to keep everything warm. And we'll let everybody know where you're at, but like I said, we're not going to be able to provide much assistance unless you're up at the school.
It's okay. You sound like some of my students, always asking for extra credit. And why are you here again? And this conversation repeats like 7 more times before I just imagine Jack just closes the door.
Yeah, it's like, guys, I think it's a lost cause. We'll come back on the way back, and if he's still wanting to sit there, he'll let him sit there at this point.
But so yeah, pretty much that is what's going on. But overall, like, you maybe you meet the the Connells, like that family, just like they weren't able to make it there in the night, but it looks like you like the Connells and the Smiths, like they're like slowly making their way down to the school. Maybe because they met like maybe somebody else or kind of just weren't able to get everything together to make it safely throughout the night. So that's every other house, like whether they can hear you or not, like there doesn't seem to be much too many people answering at the moment. And yeah, it could be they're just sleeping or they are not answering the doors. So, but yeah. So, but I think as you guys are walking down, let's get a roll to see how easily it's going. Like, the weather's already making it difficult. So, let's do like, I'll let you guys choose either a strength to just power through, or, well, I guess power is a willpower. So if you're just gonna, yeah, if you're, nah, I don't like power. So either strength, or if you guys are kind of being a little bit more tactical, where you step and just kind of watching where the snow blinds and all that stuff, snow blinds. Anyway, kind of being a little bit more careful, you guys can do navigate. As you navigate through the snow. And for, I don't think we've done really any rolling, but when you guys do your roll, just make sure whatever the total is, say if it's under or over the amount. So for example, if, like, I rolled 94 over my navigation of 10. Which would be a critical fail.
Yeah.
Actually, no. No, it would be a
96, right?
96, yeah. So, if you have under 50 in a stat and you roll a 96 or above, that is a critical fail. If you guys have over 50 points in a skill, you only critical fail by rolling a 99 or 100.
Okay.
Yes. And then fit, it's a hard success is if you roll under half of your score, and an extreme is 1/5, which I think you might be able to hit the tops up there. I don't know, this will roll things, but we can figure it out as we go forward. So, who would like to reveal first what they rolled? I can be good. You guys are all nervous. You all failed. Okay.
I was gonna provide a chance there, but Alex is 68 under 80 for us.
68 under 80. Okay, yeah, so you're just shoving the snow out of the way as you're going.
Alex is just clearing a path.
Who needs a snowplow when you have Alex? How about you, Benny?
I'll roll, sure.
So you're gonna do strength or navigation?
I'm gonna we'll give strength a run here.
Which I'm pretty sure that's not how navigate's supposed to be used, but I don't care.
Okay, so my strength is 65, so I need to
Roll under. Yeah.
I could make an argument for natural world, but that wouldn't have helped me either.
Yeah, I feel like natural world would all be there. By the way, if you guys have a skill that you feel like would be
I did
good
it.
argument.
I rolled under.
So I think if you have your character sheet in here, you could click the skill, by the way.
Oh.
But we'll keep your 30, your 36. Yeah. So is that a hard success or an extreme?
It's under 65.
65. No. So yeah, it would have to be at least a 32, 33.
Yeah.
So yeah, regular success. And this will all make sense as we get some more time under it. How about you, Anime? What are you doing?
Strength. And I rolled a 19.
Excuse me. All right. Is that a crit or
That's under half. Under half.
under
of my
half?
skill.
Okay, so that's a hard success,
Yep.
which yeah, so that pretty much you're able to
We're all human snowplows.
yes, but yeah, which I guess would make sense for Jack as he's just able to I lost. There we go. Yeah, Jack as he's just maybe he's kind of pushing ahead a little bit more with his crazy wild man survivabilities compared to the other, and making it a little bit easier for the other two. Yeah, so you guys are pushing ahead as you do, and then trying to find the name of the thing here. Yeah, anyway, yeah, we can say pretty much within an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half at most, from knocking on the different doors. You can see Roger's car care in the distance. Or not in the distance, but like kind of you come around the bend and you can pretty much get right there. And well, you have the keys for the snowcat. I just probably realized that you don't have the keys to get in the actual building, but we will kind of hand wave that. We'll say that even though Roger was on vacation, the whoever like was second in, like whoever was like the shop foreman, he was like, I'm gonna go find stuff, but he trusts Alex being part of the fire department, and he gives him the key, just like, yeah, just make sure you just bring the keys back. So so you guys are able to get in there. However, you guys all see a little bit further down the road. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if I can mark it. If I can get things out of my way. There we go. Yeah, kind of like down here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see a car, like kind of careened off the road. And it looks like a black car. You can see that the lights are still on, but it's you just know it's a black car, and not really able to discern much. Pretty much anything from this distance and between all the snow. I'm going to draw a little car here. Here we go. Little car here. We'll give it little lights too.
It's very adorable.
Just to get out of my way. There we go. Put you up there for right now. So, you guys see that. How about everyone give me a spot hidden check if you so wish.
Well, Alex doesn't see anything. That's an 84 over 65.
Is it? I can't remember. Is it success or failure that you mark it?
Anytime you use the skill, if I remember right.
Anytime you use it?
I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't sound right. Let's see.
Because you used the skill to, so you're getting experience in the skill even if you're not succeeding, is how I remember that. I don't know. Where's the advancement section of the book? I'm looking. I don't remember if that's. I don't remember if advancement was in this book or not, because I always have a hard time finding it.
So if I click it in the character thing, it should go into chat, right?
Yes.
Should. Is it?
It is not, unless I'm doing it incorrectly.
Oh, it is skills. It is skills used and rolled successfully.
Oh.
Yeah. because the only reason I remember that is because Delta Green is the opposite. Yeah. You should be able to still click it, but I see what you're saying. Let's see. Let me open up. Oh,
Yeah, it does work.
Oh,
You just have to click it. You just click in the middle. Make sure that you don't have it set to edit mode at the very top.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, okay. That was what my problem was. Well, there you go.
no problem. Alright, so yeah, just make sure, like, I won't have that in the video, so just make sure you just say it out loud for everybody. So yeah, Benny rolled a 42 over 25.
I failed.
Failed.
Yeah, I rolled a 62 under 65.
Alright, everyone failed. No one critically failed?
No, anime succeeded. 62
Yeah, I
Anime
succeeded
succeeded.
by
Oh.
3.
Okay, so you see, maybe like in, maybe the wind opened up a little bit as you kind of focus in on it, and you can see that there's actually like the car is still on.
Mm-hmm.
The exhaust, like you can maybe see just within the wind like a dark puff of a smoke coming out of the tailpipe. Before, like, on the white snow that's helping helping it stick out a little bit. But yeah, so that car is still on.
Okay. I looked at the other two. It's like, well, there's a car on, and someone could be over there, but I mean, it's a car nonetheless. It's a useful tool.
Well, yeah, Alex kind of goes into more the firefighter emergency mode, like, well, we need to get over there and see if anybody's hurt or if we can help them, but it's probably best if we just get the snowcat while we're right here and just drive it over there, because then we'll be able to help them better that way.
I agree with that.
And so Alex is going to basically push as hard as he can to get into the car care and get everything opened up so he can get the snowcat out.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's pretty easy. It's right there, and like you have the keys. It just takes some time to make sure that you can kind of get it out on the snow and get everything locked up. Like it probably takes close to 20, 25 minutes to just with the weather.
Yeah, and I imagine
get-
Alex being a little bit bossy here because he's kind of in that emergency mode and like, I need you two to go and just gather anything that looks like it might be useful, any fuel cans, anything you see, just gather it all up, toss it in the snowcat as he's opening up doors and everything else to get the snowcat out.
All right. Well, with that, sounds like a spot hidden roll.
Let's see.
Unless there's a search. I don't think there's a search roll. Yeah.
No,
So I don't
there's
think
not.
I don't see Alex doing this role just because he's busy
Yeah,
on the
no,
obvious
that's,
stuff.
That's
so.
what I was saying. Like this would be more a Benny and
Yeah.
Alex if you so wish. Unless you're just like heck with this dude. It's up to you.
No, I think Jack, being a survivalist, will understand the value of searching everything.
Yeah, or I will let you if there's another skill that you want to roll, like for pretty much like and freedom for anything. So like, no, I'm gonna siphon like some of the gas out of one of these cars or something like that, so you have fuel rather than searching. Like we can do like a repair or something like that. Like, so if there's anything you guys can think of, like, or if you guys are just gonna just do a quick search, and pretty much after this, we will mark Roger's car care as searched and no need to go back.
Okay. I mean, Betty, what are you gonna do? You got any?
We'll roll again. Sure, why not? Let's keep it fun. Surely this time I will fail again. Oh, that's right. That's exactly half.
Yeah. So that you maybe you get like more distracted of like, why is their computer not on a network? Like, what's going on here?
I don't understand. Yeah, like why would they like what's the point of it just being offline? You would want it to be connected to something. What? I'm sorry, that is not the sound of a keyboard. That is the sound of a keyboard.
All right.
Yeah. What do you guys think is more important, general items or gas? Because I could try and get gas.
I mean, I think gas is going to be very important in keeping the school running for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, what did you say? We'd run a roll repair for that?
Repair would probably that. There's not like a jury rig option.
Nah.
Let's see. Immediate jump law. It's like, yeah, repair, like a repair roll, unless there's something else that you think would fit better.
Well, I have my personal survival skill, which is like a prepper, being a person who preps
that
stuff.
sounds like something
Yeah.
that you would totally, no, that sounds something much more in there. And while you rolled that, I'm gonna also just say that Benny, like, even though we made the joke of you kind of more focused on there, you do find like you find like a disregarded like heavy jacket kind of just thrown around a chair.
Oh. Can I? Well, because it would have been evidence of either someone being there or somebody just leaving it there.
Oh yeah, no, it's very like it's cold still, like that. It's been sitting there throughout the night. It's labeled like it looks like kind of just like a regular jacket, and there's really nothing descript in there, but it could be helpful back at the place. Could not, but it's up to you.
Okay. I rolled a 28 under 40.
20 under 40?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll say there's between that and maybe there's like another car out front that you're able to siphon the gas out of, and you get like pretty much 2 of those red. Oh man, now
Jerry cans.
Yeah. How many gallons? And let's see.
Typical old man getting gas.
Alright, so about 4.5 liters. Or sorry, they're 20 liters, 4.4 imperial gallons,
Wow.
and 5.3 U.S. gallons, because
We gotta be different.
just got
Yep.
yeah. Yeah. So we'll say maybe you have like the but 2 filled 3/4 of the way.
Okay.
I am not going to keep a list of what you guys have found, so that I'm just letting you guys know. Like, I am not going to remember. So
That's
So somebody keep a list of what we've loaded into this.
yeah, somebody. That
snowpack.
is what I'm saying. Yes.
Not it.
But also blackjack, so that way you don't feel like any moral like quandary for taking any of this stuff. There's like everybody was in there and saying like even the guy who is running Roger's car care when Roger's on vacation saying like, no, if you find anything, take it. So like everyone is like, we're in survival mode right now. Like
Okay.
we'll make sure things get back later. So
Yeah,
that
I
way
think-
it's not like.
I was gonna say, I think
I'll-
I think we basically got a kind of the orders to collect everything we possibly can from everywhere and just take notes of where we got it from, type of a thing.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on what we have in the car. Don't worry, guys. So we got the jerry cans. Anything else?
The
I'll
coat.
take the jacket and just sling that over me.
I would imagine that the snowcat being something that's kind of with the fire department would probably have like a first aid kit and maybe like an emergency blanket in the back of it as well for rescue operations. Shall I see how lucky I am with that? Or can we say
No, that
that's
just
yeah.
makes sense. That just makes sense. Like there's one kind of in there. Like yeah, because I don't think they would take that all out. Like if it was getting repaired. I guess it depends on how long it was down there. Yeah, just give a luck roll to make sure like if it's fully stocked or if it's how stocked it is.
That is a 48 under 70.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fully stocked. Maybe like some of the band-aids and like kind of gauze pads are like a little old, but they're still perfectly fine to be used.
Okay.
So
Got that.
I am going to put a little check mark here saying that Roger's car care
Has been looted.
that I want that. There we go. That's a terrible check mark. So, are you guys heading? You know, I'll just do this. I'll make an X eventually. There we go. So, with that, I guess we should also, I'll mark it on the map later, where Mr. Bill was.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, with all that, are you guys wanting to head in, to go down and inspect the car, or what?
Yep, I think the next thing would be to go down to that car and see if anyone's there.
Yeah, off we go to the car.
Alrighty. So, you guys make your way down there, and it's a pretty easy ride. But pretty much, like, not pretty much, as you guys kind of get closer, you start to recognize this car more and more. That it's a Buick Grand National GNX.
Jesus.
Alright? And yes,
Kendrick would be excited.
if anybody knows, remembers season 1 of the show, or listen to anything I do, I did Google expensive cars from the 80s and 90s. So, but yes, it is stuck in the snow. Kind of like, it looks like it fishtailed a little bit as like the back tires are kind of in there. It is still running as the lights are on. As you get closer, you see that the driver's side door has been left open. However, I think everybody here, if not definitely Alex, you would recognize this car to belonging to Leonard Carnbuckle, the retired CEO of Big Bank. What's Big Bank? It's Big Bank.
I should have a notes page for this, really.
You guys should have the PDF where some of the stuff is,
Yeah.
the general information is.
Yeah, I still have it up here along with the 7th edition for character creation.
Oh, you're making a new character already?
No, I just like to make sure I'm not messing things up.
It's all good. Feel free to ask questions and all that. Like is
Guys, we need to lure out Leonard. We need some donuts.
So, but because of the snow and everything, it is a little bit difficult. Like, you can't really tell if there's any where the footfalls or anything is, of where he left off. But you can tell that the car was facing in towards town, and you know that his mansion or whatever the equivalent of giant house would be most likely... Hold on, I gotta check the map before I click something here and make sure it's not like... That's where... Oh, well, cool. That's exactly what I was gonna mark. And there is literally a house there. All the way... I want to make that little circle, John. Where is it? There we go. Come on. Come on. I'm literally clicking circle. Hopefully this is the circle. Alright. We can make that a better color. There we go. So, all the way kind of out down this road is where he lives. So, it is unclear if he went back or if he went there. However, what you can see down there, as I quickly do some click-a-maroos, is a power pole. Like, the power lines are all down.
Not fun.
As the power pole is in the street.
Wow, that
And with that... Oh.
that would definitely explain some of our power problems.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And with that, we're gonna call it here. As you guys... give you guys a little bit of time to discuss what you want to do. And so, thank you, everybody. And we'll see you in, well, I guess in 2 weeks, because that's when I'm planning on releasing these episodes, every 2 weeks. So, we'll see what happens. So, see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.